Welcome to UIC 101, UIC Employee Classifications. UIC employees are separated into three major job classifications based on their job function and credentials in accordance with the state university's civil service system, under the State Personnel Code, and under University of Illinois Board of Trustees statutes. What you will need to know includes an overview of the state university's civil service system, the University of Illinois statutes, UIC policies, and UIC employee classifications. The Illinois State University's civil service system covers employees at 9 state universities. It is governed by the Merit Board, which is comprised of 11 members from the university's Board of Trustees, 3 members from the University of Illinois, and 1 member each from the other 8 state universities. The Board of Trustees statutes include regulations for guidance of staff. Specifically, Article 9 refers to academic and administrative staffs. It includes employment and promotion criteria, appointments, ranks, and promotions of academic and administrative staff, and principles governing employment of academic professional staff. UIC Human Resource Policies and Procedures can be found in the UIC Human Resources Policy and Procedures Manual. There are 4 major policy documents followed at UIC. These are the University of Illinois statutes, general rules concerning university organization and procedure, the University of Illinois Policy and Rules for Civil Service Staff, and University of Illinois Business and Financial Policies and Procedures. The Human Resources Policy and Procedures Manual does not supersede any federal, state, or university publications. The 3 major employee classifications at UIC are as follows: faculty, which includes faculty and other academic appointments, staff, including academic professional and civil service employees, and student employees, which includes both graduate students and undergraduate students. As of October 2009, the distribution of employees at UIC included 15% faculty, 18% academic professionals, 25% civil service, 7% extra help, 12% student employees, 16% graduate assistants, and 7% graduate hourly employees. Employees that fall under the faculty classification fulfill the teaching, research, and public service mission requirements of the university. Their academic ranks include professor, associate professor, and assistant professor. These appointments may be tenured, tenure track, or non-tenured. Other academic appointments under the faculty employee classification include lecturer, instructor, clinical research or teaching associate, and clinical research or teaching assistant. Employees within the academic professional employee classification include those who are salaried, who meet specialized administrative, professional, or technical needs, who perform high-level duties, who have specialized responsibilities in academic, research, or administrative areas, and who have a minimum of a bachelor's degree in the field required for the position. They may also be required to have an advanced degree or relevant experience, and these credentials are subject to review and verification prior to hire. Academic professional employees contract for a specific appointment period, though they may have the possibility to renew for subsequent periods. Academic professionals have the same privileges as faculty and non-tenured academics, except for those privileges that apply specifically to the faculty, such as tenure eligibility. Other academic temporary appointments include the postdoc research associate, who must have received a doctorate within the last 5 years and may be appointed to this title for only 5 years, and the fellow, who is considered a pre-doc fellow if still in graduate school, or a postdoc fellow if a doctorate has already been granted. Employees within the Civil Service Employment Classification are those governed by the state university's civil service system. These employees must pass the state university's civil service examination. Examinations are open only to citizens or residents of Illinois who qualify for the position for which they are applying. There are two kinds of examination: original entry for new employees and promotional for those employees seeking to attain a higher job classification. Civil service employees comprise the largest classification of employees at UIC. Civil service employee categories include professional, paraprofessional, clerical, technical, service, crafts and trades, and temporary employment or extra help. With respect to the civil service employment category of extra help, an appointment may be made to any position for work which is casual or emergent. Extra help appointments must meet the following conditions. The duration for service need is unpredictable. Payment is made on an hourly basis, and the work cannot readily be assigned either on a straight time or on an overtime basis to a status employee. Within the student employees classification, one important category is the graduate assistant, which includes graduate assistants, research assistants, teaching assistants, and pharmacy externs. These employees receive a stipend amount determined by appointment that follows the graduate minimum and may be subject to income tax. All assistants must maintain minimum semester hours, 8 in the fall and spring and 3 in the summer. Other categories within the student employee classification include graduate hourly, which are those graduate students doing graduate level work and being paid by the hour, but who are not eligible for a tuition waiver, and undergraduate student employees, which are both regular student employees and those engaged in the federal work-study program. These employees must meet minimum registration requirements in their program of study and may be subject to a maximum number of hours per week. With respect to the federal work-study program, this is a federally funded student financial aid program administered by campus financial aid offices. Positions are awarded to students who demonstrate financial need. Departments pay a percentage of the student's earnings, while the federal government pays the remainder. If you have questions about employee classifications at UIC, for faculty employees, contact Faculty Affairs HR. For other UIC staff, contact UIC Human Resources. And for student employees, contact the offices of graduate or undergraduate students. Thank you for watching. We hope this Working at UIC 101 module has been helpful.